Here we are back with the 6th build installment of Venusaur by Lego Pokemon. This is set number 72153. Contains 600 or 6,000 or 6838 pieces. Retails for $649.99. And set was provided by the Lego Group for review. Thank you, Lego. And yeah, I'm getting tongue twisted over parts counts. And yeah, this doesn't look anything like a Venusaur yet. At all. Okay, and yeah, not too bad. And right now the score is still at a 9.5. Nothing's really flaking off. This part's built very good, and I'm pretty pleased with the build. It's using bright colors. It's keeping my interest even better. So in today's installment, we're going to be focused on bags 16 and 17, or 15 and 16. But I'm thinking doing 17 and 18 because they are including just the rear hindquarters here. And I was thinking about this and I thought, why don't I just put the rear legs in one build installment? So I'm not sure how long this is going to be yet. So that's my game plan. We'll see how long it takes to do these. I don't want to make 1.5 hour, 2 hour long videos because that takes a little too much time, especially when editing. And I got other things I want to do other than just sitting back and editing everything. I just noticed this thing pivots. Pretty cool. So yeah, and in today's installment we're going to be really focusing on the rear hindquarters. And today is the 21st of April 2026. But before we can begin, let's get into the disclaimer. These videos are not to be construed or considered as how-tos, tutorials, walkthroughs. These are just my notes for a review. Okay, because my elbows may get in the way. I may cover up the build while assembling the set. And I've even got complaints about saying I'm building way too fast in these. So I don't know how slow I should go on them because I don't want to be here all day. Yeah, so these are just merely for entertainment purposes. This is not my job. This is just a hobby of mine. It means I do this for fun. I don't do this for any kind of income. This is just basically for me to have fun on here and show you guys what I'm doing. Just fun. And in addition to that, just relax. Take a look at the build. We're going to cover some points, but I will try my best to cover everything in the video, but I may miss something. So watch all the way through because I may end up putting a piece in the wrong place and we'll have to come back later on and correct it. Yeah, because I had an incident. Okay, well, let's begin. Let's build it. We're going to start with bag 15. It looks like we're doing that right there. And so it begins. Let's get all this off here. So I may just do, we'll see how long it is. That's why I have a stopwatch by me. I guess to some, I have been going way too fast. I've had somebody a few days ago saying I was building too slow. So now, here's the deal. This is why I do the disclaimers. And two, if they choose not to read the description or hear because I've noticed this, people skip over the disclaimers on these newer videos. Like, they'll just skip over it. You know, I had somebody today literally chew me out saying I'm built too slow, I talk too much, and my hands are in the way. Well, I mean, I allow constructive criticism, that's how it is, but I can be constructive too. Basically told this person, you know, if you can't read, I can't help you. You know, if you skip over the disclaimers in the video, that's on you. That's not on me. Now you see why I have to put those in there because you know, there's always that issue there. And yeah, my bookmarks still. And I think we're going to see how far we can get on this today. But so far, though, I've been pretty pleased with the set. It's not that bad, really. So we're building one hindquarter at a time. And, okay. So we're going to see how fast we can do this, because I may just put the rear legs in there in just one build installment. I'm thinking about that. They're all... One whole leg is packaged up in a set of bags, and the other one's packaged up in another set of bags. So what I'm gathering is that it could be a long, lengthy one. See, most people are complaining because my hands are in the way. And this person that was kind of rude, why don't you just put one part down like this, wait a few seconds and put the next one. As I don't want to make these 3 or 4 hour long installments for one bag. I just don't have that time to do that. If I did, I would have to put them all behind a paywall, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I'll back my hands away, but you know, I'm always trying to do these a little better, but there's only so much I can do. Like I said, I have a lot of sets to review, and to spend literally days upon days filming something, I mean, how do I explain to someone that this is not my job? I can only explain it so much. And, you know, I've had one of my viewers said, well, you know, Jay, it could be somebody who, you know, English is a second language. Well, they wrote this out better than I would have. So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't. I can only cover so much in these. I try not to make them so lengthy and long. But see how we had 2 bags in here? This could be a 20-minute bag here in itself. So if it gets a little too long, I'm going to have to split the legs up. So that's pretty much what I'm going to have to do. But we'll see how far we're going to get onto this one today. Ooh, dark azure. That's a nice color. Yeah, so that's pretty much the drama for the week. But in addition, when I got home today, I got some tutorials filmed. So you know exactly what's going to happen pretty soon. We're going to be doing some tutorials. One's a vehicle, one's a mystery. So I got June figured out. I'm almost got July done. And, whoops. And yeah, I'm almost got all those going. You know, so July's almost done. But you know, I've been trying to like improve this channel and stuff, but there's only so much I can do. I don't want to make this like my full-fledged career. You know, YouTube doesn't pay a whole lot, so that's what it is. And to this, I just do this for fun. That's why I sell building guides and stuff. That's what I'm focused on. You know. And usually when somebody complains about that, I just kind of like, you know, you could send me a donation, I'll get another camera. But then again, they want me to build fast or slow. How about this? I just build whenever I want, huh? Okay, it looks like we're segueing off to a sub-step here. But we'll see how well this goes here. But I've been reading a lot of the comments on these though. And a lot of you have been thanking me for putting this together because we're going to go in depth in this, like the build. So far, 9.5. And the only thing I have to say is that, like right now I'm trying to find a 1x2 plate. The set is just, first off, it's just big. It's very big. And the second thing is it's expensive. Those are my only 2 gripes so far with the set. Build quality, I mean, you're going to have parts flaking off. You know, I can only look past that for so long. But the one thing is the size, you know. How many people are willing to spend $650 on this? And this is meant for a Pokemon collector. This is not for your average Lego set builder by any means whatsoever. You know, there was always some discussion, why don't Lego split these apart? I don't know. Even I'm like, why didn't they split these up? I have no clue. I really don't know. And there we go. But hey, at least I got some tutorials filmed. I literally did. At least I got those going, you know. So we're getting things done there. Oh wow, that's really kind of crooked. Make sure you pinch that together. And yeah, some people just want to. It's like me talking through the videos and stuff. And I wonder if it was a kid or a young adult, because most of them are used to this for a full 5 seconds and then the video's done. Like, wow, look, he built really fast. No, we just speed the video up. So let's say it takes me 30 hours to film this whole thing. I'll speed this thing down to about a minute and just say, look what I did. You know, my editing software does do that. But you know, this is that everybody does that. Everybody and their grandma does speed builds, and I don't want to do those. You know, I kind of want to show you what's going on here, what's involved, and that kind of thing. I just want to kind of share my experience with you. You know. And let's see here, we got that there. Okay, rotate it around, put a plate in there, and we'll keep going. Well, I thought those were, yeah, I've been working on my outdoor lights. I got a couple more strands hung up over the weekend. Did a really quick one today. I'm going to do a little bit more. It's been in the 70s, but it's also been very humid because it's rained out here. In the eastern part of the country, when it rains, everybody just freezes. Out here, when it rains, we sweat. It's so humid. It's like tropical weather. You know, it's really, everything just gets kind of sticky and nasty. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, this one's not too bad. Not too bad. It's just the size and that kind of thing. Some people just want this to be like an adventure. They just want to go on an adventure with me. We're building a set together. And you know, some want to savor the taste. I want to savor the taste of the set. I don't want to hurry up and get it done and go, okay, what just happened? You know. But I didn't block it. I haven't... No, I did block somebody this month. Never mind. I was like, maybe I haven't. No, I did. Okay, there's 3 of them on there. Yeah, but anyways, though. See if we can get this done here. I'm also keeping my eyes peeled for parts that I want, because I may end up getting some of the pieces that I need for other builds. I got 4 more vehicles left to work on and a bunch of other tutorials. One of them I'm planning on doing as a gift box. I mean, I've done a few of those. So hopefully I can get going on those for you, because gift boxes are always fun. They're very basic, but you know me, if you watch my main channel, you know how I like to complicate them, so I'll probably make things a little more complicated. You know, that kind of thing. Okay, took care of that. And then now we gotta put this here. Now I could have just opened up all the bags and mirrored everything. But I don't want to make this so complicated that, you know, the average person's going to get confused on it, because even I would get confused. But we don't know exactly if it's an exact mirror or not. And as far as for getting things done, I found a couple more movies to watch. I just gotta get time to watch them. Yes, they're anime movies. So I'll sit back and watch those movies and kind of just see what's going on. That kind of thing. And then now we got to put the front claws on here. These type of pieces right here. I am going to buy a few more of those eventually. Now I did get somebody did ask, though, why don't I work on behind the camera? Why don't I use my tutorial camera? They don't care about the 4K because some want to zoom in and see what I'm doing, and you really can't do that with 1080p. It just doesn't work all that well. Okay, looks like now we're moving on to another sub-step here. Also, when I index these, I don't know what parts I'm working on. I could have read ahead in the book and took a lot of notes, but a lot of this stuff I'd like to keep it as ad-lib as possible. Okay, so I like to keep it a little more random here. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to run up to about 20 minutes. So I think I may have to split the legs up today. That might be best. But the legs are pretty much the same. I just don't want to make these build installments so lengthy and long. You know, I just thought of something though. Maybe this person wants this to be an ASMR video. These are not ASMRs content. Oh, maybe you could. I'm sure somebody's watching this just to hear me talk and put them to sleep. No, we don't know. Yeah, I had somebody ask though, well, Jay, you get a lot of hate comments. And I just talk about the bad ones just to show you that I do get them. You know, life is not a bed of roses, so, you know, most of my comments, like 99% of them are good. Just that 1%, you just have to deal with. So we got the foot part. We're still working on this guy here. Alright, so okay, I see what's going on here. There's a bunch of pieces here on step 349. Okay. I only got 45 minutes on this card. Oh no, I've been cleaning off cards, but it's not fast enough. Because I've been building way too fast for some. And then some say I'm building way too slow. I don't know, I'm building just right because I'm enjoying my build experience. You're building too fast, Jay? Or how fast do you really want me to go? You want me to put down one piece a minute? I'd be here till the cows come home if it went that slow. Okay, how does that go on now? Okay, I forgot some parts here. Probably got yelled at for that. I forgot to put those clips in there. Hey, you guys and gals, I gotta have fun with the haters, you know. Give them a little bit of attention, since that's what they're craving for. There we go. Get those pressed down in there. I mean, so far it's we got colors in here at least. You know, I'm not complaining about it. It's just it's very relaxing to put this together, but it feels like it's never going to end. And I got a bunch of other sets that I want to get into. I'm still working on that educational set, so you know what I'm doing with that. I'm halfway done with that one, and it's only going to get longer. So my goal is just to get it done here. Get those educational sets done and just be like out the door with them, because they are boring. Whoops, that's not supposed to go there. My bad. Probably got a hate comment for that. There we go. And this goes right here. So it's the wedge plate here and the round plate goes here. And then we just tie it together with another one of these. Yeah, it takes about 20 minutes. Usually about 10 minutes per bag. Depends on how big the parts are. And if you start getting Technic in here, it does drag it out a bit more. Technic beams in green are just kind of rare. Oh yeah, I'm talking too much. Oh no! Somebody's gonna roast me on that one. Well, I think that's how it goes. And then we stick this in here. Just wiggle that in there until it gets in there. There we go. Just wiggle it in, boys and girls. Just wiggle that in there. There we go. Except that came apart. We got to be careful. Build quality's starting to lack. Okay, now we're going to focus back on the skin here. just about done with this this bag. And I think what I'm going to do is to kind of keep these smaller. I think I'm going to do each one of these in a separate video. I used the wrong piece. Because the feet right now, you got pieces that are similar. And it's kind of making it hard here. Because they give you a rounded piece and a square piece. You just got to make sure you're using the right ones here. And yeah, my hands are getting in the way. Time for complaints to come in. Jay, you're not going to let that go, are you? Not really. Okay. But at least I'm showing you what I'm doing. Okay. And now this goes right here. Pinch these clips in there. Okay. And then now we got to put the red pieces in like this. Let's see what I'm doing. I think that's where it's supposed to go. I mean, it fits in there. Oh, we got a bunch of spots here missing. And we got to do this last section here. Of course, I can't pick those up because I don't have those long nails. And then this goes right there. Let me see. Yeah, I'm looking at the gray right there. And if I go down any lower, let me make sure. Yeah, that's where that's supposed to go. And that takes care of that part of the foot. But no, we're not done yet. And this is what we have remaining. Okay, so I'm thinking of doing here is I'm going to go ahead and just do 16 now, and then, because we got in the small bags, this will be 15 minutes here. I'm getting good about determining how much. And look at all the medium parts, and this thing here is full. So yeah, it's going to take that long. So I'm going to say about 35-40 minutes per leg. Or somebody says they can do it in 5 minutes. You got to, show me, don't tell me. And while we're here, I want to thank everyone on my main channel for being contributors. It's always a big help, as well as Patreon, because that funds for future projects and building guides and stuff. In addition, I want to thank everyone for checking out my Rebrickable profile, downloading building guides. I've never seen those in that color before. Nice piece to have. And in addition, if you like this style of video or you're just here to complain, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or whatever. It's free and you don't have to pay for anything. And you can just sit back and enjoy the build, or, whatever. Just as long as you keep it constructive, I am okay with it. Yeah, so it looks like we're building, this is the knee here, so I think we're doing the upper leg in this bag here. So I think that's the best thing to do, is to split these down into smaller portions. I mean, and by the way, I already have parts 1 through 5 up on YouTube. I need to make a playlist right now and start dumping these in there when I publish them. And then they will be ready to go for your viewing pleasures. Ooh, now I've never seen one of these in person. It's a 1x3 by 2/3 slope. I've never seen one in person. Where were those when I was doing the Michael Myers house? But I'm looking for a 2-stud long one here. I wonder how many more new pieces. See, these are like the same here. Lego's coming out with some new parts. Okay. Whoops. Whoa, I'm dropping things. So I'm going to try to get this set, at least get the back legs done today. And I got to do that dreaded educational thing. So, yay for me, huh? Gonna have to do that one today. But let me focus on this guy here first, and then get it done. Get it done, be done. I don't have to look at it again. What I usually do when I'm filming stuff is I always try to make sure I have enough stuff to film, because I have to, this room is so packed with Lego stuff that I have to move probably about 5 or 6 boxes of sets just to get to the filming area, just so I can get in here. I've been slowly sorting through parts, and it's, you know, I've been taking apart old tutorials, and some tutorials you haven't seen yet. They've been preserved. I have a building guide and a video guide, so they're, you know, they're preserved, parts list, everything. And I've been taking things apart, just making room in here. It's gotten to be so bad. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I think I forgot to put some pegs in there. Let me check quick. Yes, I did. Yeah, so for those who complain, I'm sorry. Probably got a block over that one. Gotta have fun with that now. Makes good commentary. You don't want to give me free commentary. Alright. But yeah, I mean, this set is just big. It's just big. This is something, if you're a Pokemon fan, you want to do this with your family, it'd be a great family build. I'm not going to kid you. It's probably cheaper than going out of town and checking in a hotel room and meals and lodging and stuff, and it'd be a lot better than that. Unless you're just like me and you want to get away from everything, like the phone and the computer. My bunch, it's hard to get them away from the phones and the computers. So I just, you know, either we all have to work or we all want to sit back and watch hours of television. But as far as for that, though, like, I haven't really got into any anime because I haven't just been, I've been so busy trying to get done with tutorials. I mean, I can watch while I'm building stuff, but if it's a story that's really interesting, yeah, good luck with that one. I can't even do that. I have to stop and, you know. Oh, the snot methods here. You know, let me bring this up just a hair. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But for the most part, though, we're still at a 9.5 right now. It's not too bad. It's still keeping my interest. It's just the size. It's, you know, this is a set, I'm going to be honest, is not meant for you to build in one sitting. This set is meant for you to savor. Okay, we're getting down to a 9 slowly. I'm tired of things falling off. So it's just, if you're building this by yourself, don't try to get it all done in one day. Just like if you're studying and you want to take a study break, here, just one bag will take you probably 15-20 minutes to knock out. Enough to take a breather. You know, just take a breather and be done with it. Once you start putting the skin on it, it's not too bad. Okay. I need another one that goes that way. Okay. And now we got to go around here. Whoa, what the? Oh, why am I putting it there? Oh, Lego, now you have those half-round tiles. You're dragging the parts out on this one. This is probably about 5,000 pieces if you plan the lots right. But I understand why they do that, because writing up your own building guides, you pretty much fall into that category. Okay, now we're doing some more skin here. But am I ever going to part this guy out? I'm going to be honest, I don't know. Most likely not. The stand I'm not going to keep, but we'll see how well it goes. I don't have any room for the stands, but for the Pokemon I actually do. Okay. Whoa. I want to match it up with this here. Not sure how critical that is, but we don't know. Okay. And then now yeah, who's ready for summer break? Who's ready to go camping and relax? I'm sure some of you like to camp on here. For me, I'm ready to get out of town already. Work has been getting a little too much. Okay, be very careful. There's a 1x3 plate that goes here. It looks like it's off. I forgot to put this slope here. And then after that, we start focusing here. And you know what, it's okay to work slow on these. If you want something fast, you may want to find a smaller set. But if you're like me, you know, this is $650. You don't want to mess up on this and have to redo it several times. You want to enjoy the build. I know kids, I was like that too. Kids, you want to rush through things. When you get to be older, you don't want to rush through this. It's not fun. You just want to, savor. It's like going to a barbecue. Do you want to hurry up, eat your burger and go home? Or your steak or whatever? Or do you want to just savor the taste and enjoy it? You know, that kind of thing. And that's pretty much what it is. And yeah, we spent about maybe 30 minutes on this. And this is what we have remaining for bag 16. And now we got to marry these two guys together here. Okay, so it goes like that. See? Like that, and just plop it in. Let me make sure. Yeah, I wish they had a side view of it, but that's where they wanted it, right there. And I'm looking right here. Yeah, it shows a little bit of a gap there. You think that would have been forced down a bit more. Does it show it on the front of the book? No, but that's what it is. I mean, this is butted all the way up against here, so I think it fits fine. All right, so it took us about 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes to build just this one piece here. And yeah, and I think that's it for this installment. I think I'm going to keep it on the short side because I got other things to do. Not too bad. And then now this goes right there. So we're going to take a look at its rear end here. And I think the easiest way to do this, I'm just going to kind of dry it in there, just kind of barely get it in. I'm going to pick my thumb, put it right here, and just plop it in there. So yeah, it rotates. Well, we got the three-legged Venusaur. We got a little bit of a problem here. You know, so that's essentially what that looks like there. So when I do the thumbnail, I'll have to do it like that. But you see my leg. But that's not too bad. I mean, we did pretty well on this one today. So I think that's what I'm going to do here is just kind of, that's the thumbnail. That's what I'm going to do is just kind of rotate it off like that and show that we did this leg here. Just to keep the build installments on the small side. Okay, summation of thoughts. And yeah, so right now we're getting it close to a week 9.5. Just we're experiencing some pieces coming off, but once you put it together, it seems very sturdy. It's got some weight to it. This is not a project that you can be able to move around very easily. That's probably why they have the stand. But so far, we're missing some things. Got a hole here. We don't have a head yet, and we're missing a back leg and the plant that's on the top. There's just so much we're missing. But I'm pretty pleased with the build. It's still keeping my interest. I don't feel bored of it. I don't feel like I'm intimidated by it. I gotta wash this table now. But I'm pretty pleased with it. And I think, honestly, it's a nice build. It's just a bit pricey. But tell me what you think so far.